Oh, I'm so sore. God, I just need a good massage. Edie, give me a massage. Can you do that? What freaking good is having a robot on board the ship if you can't even give me a massage?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the FTL communications room.
Okay.
In addition to interface, this allows live.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
I didn't know if she would have new stuff if I tried to talk to her again in certain rooms, but definitely not here. Maybe in other spots, who knows? Welcome back to Mass Effect 2, guys. We're fresh off of the Archangel mission. We got him. And surprise, surprise, he's our buddy Garrus. Made me so happy. You guys get the privilege of watching me run around like an idiot and relearn the ship. Because we have a couple things that we should take care of while we're here. Let's talk to Jacob. I do want to talk to the crew members.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. Have to say you run this ship tight, and we're getting things done. We keep on track and maybe we'll figure this out. I hope so. I'm not looking forward to the debrief if it all goes to hell. Is there something specific? Or are you just checking in?
I need a reason.
My ship, my time. I just want to talk.
Informal, huh? Everything's in my file. Ex-Alliance like you, no Reapers or anything, but I got swept under the rug too. The more good you do, the less they want to admit that something needed doing.
Okay.
You make no apologies for doing what you had to. I admire that.
I couldn't go back to the Alliance, not after the cover-up. They did the same to you. General public never knew you were dead or heard the real story of the Citadel. Did you know they used you on recruitment ads?
What?
You were the human ideal for like 6 months. Then they replaced you with a composite image they invented. Guess you didn't focus test right. Perfect example of humanity, and they still dumped you.
Don't you think I should be getting like a cutback from that? Like, what's my percentage? You think I'm perfect? I don't think that's what he was saying there. I mean, okay, yes, that's the literal word he said, but that, you know that's not what he meant. You always this depressing. Yeah, that sounds right.
Way to boil it down, Jacob. I hope you keep a better attitude about our current mission.
Don't worry. This is exactly what I signed on for. If that's all, Commander, I'll get back to my duties. There's a lot to get ready.
Okay, cool. I don't know why I get Renegon. I don't know why I get Renegon points, guys. Good God. I don't know why I get Paragon and Renegade points just for like having like seemingly normal conversations like that. It's cool, I guess. So this is where I can re-outfit people. Garrus is using the Mattock heavy rifle, and this is the only sniper he's got access to, so that's what he's gonna roll with for now. I gotta tell you guys, I'm kind of regretting my decision to change my class. I kind of wish I could go back to the Vanguard class. I'm not sure if that's a thing you can do in this game. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. Maybe with a mod or something. But yeah, you should just know that if I get the opportunity, I might change my class back to...
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. I might change it back to the Vanguard or maybe like try another one. I kind of just like, I don't like the 3-shot burst thing, and that's primarily what this class uses. And also the thing that you send out, the combat drone, just doesn't seem all that great, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know. I want to try another class. I'd really like to use either an assault rifle or a shotgun or something like that. Let's see if Joker has anything new for us.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back.
Yeah.
That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
You better watch what you're saying there, Joker. That's my boy you're talking about.
I assume everything's going well up here?
We're just having an argument over personalization of my workspace.
Cerberus regulations are clear, Mr. Moreau. Personalization does not include grease on my bridge cameras.
It's just mad that all its footage of me looks like a dream sequence.
That's awesome. I really hope this is a thing for the entire game. I want Joker to just be constantly at war with Edie. That's going to be so good.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
Okay. We may have done this already, but I'm going to go through it again for my sake.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Zaid is like you, but takes checks. As long as it's not my money, we're good. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Okay.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Aww. Well, that's gonna change going forward, buddy.
That's it for now.
See ya, Commander.
Alright, see ya. Yeah. I gotta say, I generally tend to like the non-human squad mates. I think they're the most interesting. I just that's how I feel, guys. Alright? Like, it's not a I hate humans kind of thing. It's just like, this is a game about being out in space and being like an interracial space cop kind of thing. And I don't know, I thought that like Garrus was such a good character. Tali, Rex for sure. Like, they're just better. But I will say that I do actually like Zaid and Miranda in this game. They've done a much better job of making the humans more interesting. So I'm gonna have a really hard time picking who to take out for, you know, like all the missions that we do. But we'll deal with that when the time comes. Here's my private terminal. Unread messages. Cerberus command request. From Cerberus Command. Reports tell us you've been operating in the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorik, a nearby planet in the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base where we believe Eclipse mercs are holding one of our operatives. You should be able to detect the operative's transmitter. Extract the operative. If the operative is beyond rescue, recover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. Oh, so sort of a rescue mission almost. Okay. Glad I didn't sign up. From John Whitson. Hey, Arya gave me this address. I think I met you at Afterlife on Omega. You stopped me from joining up with those mercs who were trying to take out Archangel. Hey, it's this guy. That's cool. We're hearing from the guy that I didn't let sign up. That's awesome. Man, I was so pissed off at you. I got blind drunk that night, and it was a few days later before I got it together enough to check the new vids and saw that almost all those mercs had gotten killed by Archangel. Yep, hence why I told you not to come. I don't know who you are or if you got out of there alive yourself, but thanks. I felt really stupid when I heard about the body count and how I could have been part of it. I'll make the most of what you did for me. John Whitson. Hey, that's awesome. Good for you, John. I'm glad that you saw the light. Also, what is Arya doing just giving out my freaking email address? Why has that bitch doxed me already? That's not cool. Anyways. Alright, so, can't do anything with the tech labs yet. Pretty sure. I think I need to go to my cabin. I think this is where I can change my loadout and upgrade my armor and things like that. I've got a private terminal here. View achievements. Save your crew from an overwhelming attack? Is that what I did? I guess I did. Whoa. Are there spoilers in here? The biotic convict. Is this going to tell me the Krogan? Okay. So, yeah, one thought I had, guys. If we check our terminal here. Where is it? Archive messages? No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the journal that has all of the big list of missions we have. So now I'm wondering if all of these here are like code names for my former squad mates, since Archangel turned out to be Garrus, which was really cool. Like, the Professor. Could that be... I don't know who that would be, honestly. The Warlord, that could be, like, Rex. Dr. O'Keir is the name. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. Dr. O'Keir has become obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the Genophage, is believed to have contacted the Collectors in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He's currently in a Blue Suns camp on Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Okay, so it's probably not Rex, because I doubt he'd be going by the name Dr. O'Keir. But it could be. Who knows, guys? The Master Thief? Kasumi? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Whatever. So, armor. So this is all like visual, right? I would like to know how to that's all the full armor sets. How do I install the upgrades that I got? I don't want a helmet. I think this is all just visual. Okay, so that's not what I'm looking for. This is the sound system. Okay, yeah, this is not what I thought it would be. We're gonna have to look elsewhere. Let's go to the crew's quarters. Maybe we can chat with some other folks. And also, maybe I'll find what I was looking for. Do have more crew here than I'm used to. Mess Sergeant Gardner, what's up, dude?
How can I help you, Commander?
Do you have everything you need?
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would be much appreciated. Otherwise, I'm doing fine.
Okay.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
I will keep an eye out for that stuff. Miranda's office. What's up, sweet cheeks?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'm just finishing an operation report. I'm impressed, Shepard. So far, things have gone exceptionally well. As Cerberus operations go, this is one of the best I've been a part of.
Yeah, it's because I'm in charge, bitch.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. Just remember who's in charge.
That's right.
I know exactly who's in charge. I report to him regularly. I'm here, we're both here, because he wants it that way. Cerberus gave you a second chance, Commander. Maybe you should do the same for us.
What did Cerberus do that made you so loyal?
I suppose you deserve to know. Do you remember when I told you how I was genetically altered? Well, that wasn't my choice. My father created me. He's a very influential man and extremely controlling. He didn't want a daughter. He wanted a dynasty. I ran away as soon as I was old and brave enough. I went to Cerberus because I knew they could protect me.
What?
How bad were the terms you and your father parted on?
Shots were fired.
Oh, okay.
I assume that Cerberus approves of your enhanced abilities?
Of course. Cerberus fully endorses anything that advances the cause of humanity. Genetic alterations included. But unlike my father and his own selfish reasons, Cerberus and the Elusive Man believe in a greater good. They see the bigger picture, and I feel like I have a purpose here.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool to be used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
Your spirit and personality are what make you great. It's what makes anyone great.
That's kind of you. I'm not sure I believe you, but thanks for saying it.
Wow, that was a lot to unpack right there. I'm just gonna kind of skip over that for now.
Who exactly is your father?
A businessman, but a very wealthy one. It's ironic. My father believed deeply in a human-positive agenda. He donated generously to Cerberus before I joined them. That's how I first heard about Cerberus, through my father's connections.
Talk about yourself like you're just a tool.
It's the same line.
Used by your father, by Cerberus.
Maybe. I like to know where I fit in the world. It helps me find meaning in how I was created.
You are who you are, Miranda. You don't need to make excuses for it.
That's easy for you to say. We've both been engineered for greatness, Shepard. The difference is you were great before we rebuilt you. I'm great because of it.
That's weird. I don't think that was the same prompt, but it led to the same dialogue.
You've told me a lot about your father. What happened to your mother?
I never had one. Most of my genetic material is based on my father's tissue. His Y chromosome was altered with an amalgam of desired traits from various sources. How arrogant can you be? The man is completely egomaniacal. Just another reason I had to get away from him.
Interesting. Okay.
Thanks for your time, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, Commander.
Your dad sounds like a real piece of work, Miranda. I don't really fully understand the whole backstory there. I'm sure there'll be more of that later. Let's see what else we got up here, guys. Main battery. What is up, Mr. Garrus?
Shepard, Need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we'd joined up with them sooner.
You sure you're okay working with Cerberus?
I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
Fair enough, I guess.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
Damn. Remind me never to piss off Garrus.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Yeah, that's fair. I didn't actually think that he sounded like just another gang, but I just wanted to hear that dialogue.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. We weren't mercenary. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
After the Normandy was destroyed, most of us went our separate ways. CSEC asked me back, but I turned them down. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
So do you feel like your work is done here? Because it seems unlikely that you would just kind of like let me take you away from all that. I guess we kind of took out like pretty much all of the merc gang leaders, so maybe he does feel like he's been successful now.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Well, these things happen.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
Yeah, those Batarians, you gotta hand it to them. They have skills. That's about the best thing I can say about them.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Sounds like there's some opportunity for revenge there.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Yeah, anytime, buddy. Seems like that's going to be a mission for us, guys. It sounds very similar to the mission we had with him in the first game, honestly. Just probably going to be a lot better. Because in the first game, that thing just played out really quickly and kind of unsatisfactorily. Hey, Doctor, did you get the wine that I bought for you?
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Ceres ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Hell yeah, let's get crunk.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
A toast to the fallen.
To Jenkins, to Presley, and to Alenko.
May they never be forgotten.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what? I probably can't do my upgrades yet, guys, because I probably need the scientist guy to do that. Yeah, I kind of just now thought of that. Well, I'm glad I realized that, at least before I ran around this entire ship, just getting so angry that I couldn't find where to do it. Oh, that was cool. Sharing a brew with the doc. Getting a little tipsy. Always a good time. Let's see. Who's in here?
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
Well, New Canton. There's another Firefly reference, guys. The hero of Canton, the man they call Jane. Fucking great. Oh man, this is the best TV show ever made. If you don't like Firefly, I don't like you. You should know that. Alright, where are we going now? You can check the engineering deck. See who's hanging out there. Just, you know, make the rounds. Can't remember if there's anybody... There were like 2 people hanging out here last time I was here. Yeah, these
I've got
2.
green across the board. The forward tanks are buoyant and elevated.
Are you talking about the Normandy or Miranda?
I'm talking about the one that's covered and protected, not bouncing in the breeze.
I don't know. Operative Lawson's uniform is very official. It always makes me stand at attention.
Heyo!
Such a dog.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
Incorrect, madam. I would love to play some cards.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Remember, I'm your boss. I can't do that. I can't. I'm sorry.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Oh shit, I won 500 credits. You know what? This is actually a terrible idea. I shouldn't have done this.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
Yeah, I actually feel bad about that. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Band of Brothers. It's a phenomenal television show. It's true stories about a World War II paratrooper regiment. And there's a scene in that show where, look, I don't know like what their official titles were, but like I think it was like a major talking down to like a lieutenant or something, because the lieutenant was gambling with some of the men, and basically the major Dick Winters, who's the real person in this story, told him like, look, you shouldn't be gambling with your men. Not because you can't, like, hang out and have fun with them, but because you should never put yourself in a position to take something away from them. As a leader, that's something that you never, ever do. And I thought that was so good. That just always stuck with me. And I kind of just seriously broke that rule with that little scene right there. That's okay, though. All right, so here's surveillance. What do I do with this? Oh, I can just cycle through the cameras and literally spy on people? Can I just leave it on Miranda's room? Okay. What's up, Zaid?
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Yeah, so I'm here.
So you knew Archangel from before? Interesting. Knew a lot of men taking jobs to kill the son of a bitch. I never saw the point. You and I wanted the same thing. A whole lot of mercs dead. Hell of a sniper, though. And he kept himself alive with all the mercs in Omega after him. That ain't easy.
Yeah, it's just not the rest of the men with him.
I was trying to remember how many Cerberus operatives I've killed. Lost track around 50. Guess your elusive man's big on forgiveness.
Yeah, they just don't seem to hold grudges. I mean, I killed my fair share of of Cerberus operatives back in the day too, you know?
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
That's interesting. We don't even really get a real quote-unquote conversation with him. Just some kind of standby dialogue. Why do I need to use the garbage compactor? Eject garbage? Why? I mean, this is cool, but why can I do this? I'm so confused right now. Uh-huh. Okay, let's just do one more, see what happens. Nothing. Okay, well, that was fun.
Oh yeah, that's a model of the Veracon. Turian frigate. Hell of a ship. I led a mission to bring that thing down from the inside with just 5 men and whatever guns we could bring. No chance of success, but we did it. Everyone died but me. So I made out like a bandit. My first impossible mission as an independent contractor. There's been many since, but nothing so goddamn sweet as watching that Turian warship crash planet-side.
Okay, is that the whole point of buying these little trinkets? Just to get, like, extra stories from this guy? I'm cool with that.
Hey, don't touch. That rifle's older than you are. I call it Jesse. That's my lucky charm. More men have been killed with that gun than died in the Skillian Blitz. The day I laid her to rest was the saddest day of my life. I'd give up every weapon I own for one more mission with that shitty old rifle.
I mean, fix it up, man. Come on. Is it the same dialogue?
I was down and out when I found that gun.
No, it's not.
Jessie was the first weapon I got my hands on. Took her everywhere. She didn't have much punch, but reliable as all hell. She'd already been through a lot by the time I got her. Still, I never had to re-sight her once. Damn good rifle.
I'm very happy that you're so in love with her. I mean, you probably should have taken better care of her if it was like that.
I remember Jesse's first kill. Turian arms dealer out of Omega. I ran through miles of filth and rust to hunt him down. When I finally cornered him, that gun was caked in 2 inches of the foulest sludge you can imagine. But Jesse wanted that Turian dead, so 2 shots, and he died right there.
Jesse wanted him dead, huh? Starting to sound a little psychopathic to me, Zaid. Like, even more than you already did.
I killed my way across the Terminus systems with that gun. Seemed like Jesse wanted to kill more than I did. Bloodthirsty old bitch. I owe half my reputation to that weapon right there. Anytime someone calls me ruthless, relentless, they're talking about that rifle.
I can't believe how many lines of dialogue there are for this, and also, this is just really creeping me out. This dude's fixation on this crappy-ass rifle here.
I don't take Jessie into battle anymore. Had to retire her about 5 years ago. I was hunting down this Batarian slaver. Forgot his name. Not important. Carved my way through 100 Batarian mooks. I don't remember ejecting a clip once. Jesse just kept firing. Reached the slaver and he got in my face, so I went to blow him away and nothing. The old bitch had finally jammed. So I smashed his face in with the butt of the gun and called in the job. After that, Jessie couldn't be fixed. Nothing anyone could do. Like she'd finally had enough blood and was ready to rest. Been resting ever since.
That's such bullshit, though. What do you mean nobody could fix her? There's got to be somebody who can fix her. Okay, when you run out of dialogue, you lose the cursor. So there was only one line of dialogue for the ship. Well, that's the story of Jessie, guys. Very, very, very interesting.
Beauty, isn't it? Pried that off the Krogan warlord, Gazak. Used to run the blood pack out of Omega about 17 years ago. Wasn't even a job. The guy just thought he'd hijack a freighter I was hitchhiking on. Big mistake. I goaded Gazak into one-on-one combat. Took out his legs, grabbed his gun, and killed every blood pack bastard in the room. That was the most beaten Krogan I've ever seen. Kept the helmet to remind me of that pained expression.
That is impressive, man, because Krogans, they don't fuck around. We know that from first-hand experience.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Yeah, count on it, buddy. Alright, so this is where Zaid lives. Way down here. It's just far away from everybody. Okay, that's them. What was down here? Oh. Little side area. Nothing to do just yet. Something will fill in there later, I'm sure. Okay, so we talked to Zaid, Jacob, Miranda, and Garrus. We talked to the engineers. We talked to the doctor. We talked to Joker. I think we've hit just about everybody that I wanted to. So at this point, we should probably go back into Omega, guys. Now I'm going to guess that since we're already docked here on the asteroid, I just need to come up here, head out the door, and maybe not. What? Flight controls? Hey, space combat pursuit tactics. Cool, another codex entry. Why can't I leave?
Got some pressure loss in the number 4 hydrogen tank. Lock it down, Edie.
Edie. Joker just spoke to you. You're not even gonna reply? What a bitch. Okay. Let's go back to the galaxy map, maybe? Maybe you have to launch missions directly from there.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh, I guess I should talk to Kelly, too.
How is our newest Turian crew member doing? His injuries looked painful.
He's a soldier. It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
There's something about him. I just want to hold him close and whisper, "It will be all right."
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
Yeah, you know, I get it. Garrus is a sexy motherfucker. Not sure what's going on with Turian biology down there, though, so, something to keep in mind.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay, we've already been through that. I'm pretty sure. All 3 of these.
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Count on it, Kelly. Okay, so on Omega, we can either leave orbit or we can dock. I guess I need to dock. Yeah, that makes sense, because we weren't actually, like, docked up against the asteroid. We were... Whoa, that looked really cool. We were in orbit, and then we just have to fly in with our shuttle, so... Yeah, that actually does check out, logically.